There is a distinct sound that precedes a massive shift in reality, but it is not a sound you hear with your ears. It is a vibration you feel in your bones. It is the undeniable frequency of tomorrow. For the chosen ones, for those of you who have been walking through a season of silence, of waiting, and of wondering if you have been forgotten, I am here to tell you that the silence has just been broken. The message from the divine, the message echoing through the spiritual realms right now, is simple, terrifying, and exhilarating all at once. God just said, tomorrow. But listen closely, because tomorrow is not just a date on a calendar. It is not merely the turning of a clock. Tomorrow is a spiritual coordinate. It is a destination that you have been traveling toward for years, and you have finally arrived at its border. The delay is over. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. The waiting room is closing, and the instruction accompanying this revelation is critical. Pack now. You might be wondering what this means. Why now? Why, after all this time of stagnation, is everything about to move at the speed of light? Before I reveal the specific spiritual mechanics behind this February shift and why the date of the 12th carries such profound energetic weight, you need to understand the nature of the season you are leaving behind. If you are watching this, you are likely part of a specific group of souls who have felt a heavy, almost suffocating pressure over the last few months, perhaps even the last few years. You have felt like an arrow being pulled back against the bowstring. Tension, resistance, a feeling of going backward or standing still while everyone else seems to be flying forward. You have looked at your life and asked, when is it my turn? Did I miss the sign? Did I make a wrong turn? I want you to take a deep breath and let that anxiety go right now. You did not miss your turn. You were being prepared. The tension you felt was not a punishment. It was potential energy being stored up. The further the arrow is pulled back, the farther and faster it flies when the release comes. And the release is happening now. This video is not an accident. The algorithm didn't just stumble upon you. You were guided here because your spirit knows that the transition is imminent. This is your confirmation. But with this confirmation comes a responsibility. You cannot enter this new season carrying the luggage of the old one. The Pack Now command is a call to immediate, conscious, and ruthless release of karma, baggage, and old identities. Imagine for a moment that you received a phone call today telling you that you have won an all-expenses-paid life in a new country, a place of abundance, peace, and purpose. But there is a catch. The plane leaves tomorrow morning, and you can only bring what you can carry in your hands. Everything else, the furniture, the old clothes, the clutter, the junk in the garage, must be left behind. If you try to pack everything, you will miss the flight. This is exactly where you stand spiritually right now. The life you have been praying for, the breakthrough in your finances, your relationships, and your health is the plane. It is leaving. And God is saying, pack now. Take only what is true. Leave the rest. But what exactly are you supposed to pack and what must be destroyed? This is where most people fail. They try to drag their old insecurities, their past traumas and their victim mindset into their new destiny, and they end up sabotaging the blessing before it even begins. We are going to break down exactly how to perform this spiritual packing process. But first, we need to address the elephant in the room, the silence. Why has God been so quiet? Why did you have to go through the dark night of the soul? Scientifically speaking, when a caterpillar enters the chrysalis, it doesn't just grow wings, it completely dissolves. If you were to cut open a cocoon halfway through the process, you wouldn't see a half caterpillar, half butterfly. You would see a primordial soup, biological goo. The caterpillar has to completely disintegrate before it can be reassembled into a higher form. For the last season, you have been in the goo. You have been in the dissolution phase. That is why nothing made sense. That is why your old coping mechanisms stopped working. That is why friends walked away, jobs ended, and confusion set in. You were being dissolved so you could be reassembled. But here is the secret that changes everything. The reconstruction is finished. The chrysalis is cracking. The silence wasn't rejection, it was construction. And now the voice of the divine is breaking through with a thunderous move. The energy of February 12th serves as a portal, a numeric and energetic gateway that signifies divine government and apostolic order. It is the number of completion and administration. It means things are being put in their right place. Justice is hitting tomorrow. For every tear you cried in secret, for every person who took advantage of your kindness, for every moment you chose integrity when it would have been easier to cheat, the scales are balancing. Karma is not just about punishment for the wicked, it is about reward for the faithful, and your reward has accrued interest. However, to receive this, you must engage in the karma release. What does this mean? It means you have to stop waiting for an apology from the people who hurt you. You have to stop replaying the movies of your past failures in your mind. Every time you replay a memory of betrayal, you are chemically addicted to the emotions of the past. Neuroscience tells us that the brain doesn't know the difference between what is happening now and what you are vividly imagining. If you wake up every morning and think about how unfair your life has been, you are signaling to the universe, "Give me more of this." You are anchoring yourself to the old timeline. To pack now means to mentally and emotionally detach from the story of your suffering. I want to challenge you right now. In the comments, I want you to declare your release. Write, "I am packing for my future, not my past." When you type that, you are making a physical agreement with a spiritual truth. You are telling your brain that the old narrative is over. Do not underestimate the power of these small acts of will. They are the keys that turn the ignition. Now let's get practical. How do you prepare for a tomorrow that could change everything? You might be thinking, "I've heard this before. I've hoped before." That skepticism is natural, but it is also a barrier. Skepticism is a defense mechanism you built to protect yourself from disappointment, but you cannot protect yourself from disappointment and open yourself to a miracle at the same time. You have to choose. Faith is a risk. It is the willingness to look foolish for a moment, to be victorious for a lifetime. The preparation involves 3 distinct levels: the mental cleanse, the emotional detox, and the physical space. Let's start with the mental cleanse. You have 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a day, and for most people, 80% of them are negative and repetitive. You are running a script of lack. "I can't afford this. I'm too old. It's too late for me. Good things happen to other people." This is the baggage you must drop. Starting today, right now, you must catch those thoughts. Imagine you are packing a suitcase for a luxury vacation. Would you pack dirty, torn underwear? No. Then why are you packing dirty, torn thoughts for your new destiny? When a thought of lack comes up, visualize yourself taking it out of the suitcase and throwing it in the trash. Replace it with a thought of expectation. "I am ready." I am worthy. I am open. Before I reveal the second level, the emotional detox, I need to share something that might shock you. The biggest block to your blessing isn't your enemies, it's your addiction to comfort. Even if your current situation is painful, it is familiar. The unknown, even if it is a paradise, is scary to the ego. Your ego wants to keep you safe in the misery you know, rather than risk the joy you don't. This is why you self-sabotage right when things are about to get good. Have you noticed that pattern? Just when a relationship is going well, you pick a fight. Just when money starts coming in, an unexpected expense arises. That is your internal thermostat trying to pull you back to your normal. You have to reset the thermostat. You have to get comfortable with things going right. The emotional detox is about forgiveness. This is the heavy lifting. This is the suitcase that weighs 50 pounds that you are trying to drag through the airport. Unforgiveness is a heavy, dense energy. It blocks the flow of blessings because your hands are too full holding onto a grudge to catch the new gift. You don't forgive for them, you forgive for you. You forgive to cut the cord. As long as you hate someone, you are energetically tied to them. Do you really want to take that person into your new future? Do you want them sitting next to you in your new house? No. So cut the cord. Say, I release you to your own path. You have no power over me. Feel the weight lift. That is packing light. Now the physical space. This is often overlooked in spiritual circles, but it is vital. Your outer world reflects your inner world. If your home is cluttered, chaotic, and filled with broken things, your mind will be cluttered, chaotic, and broken. The command, pack now, can be taken literally. Go through your house, throw away the things that remind you of the person you used to be. Clean your windows, let the light in, fix the dripping faucet. These small acts of order signal to the universe that you are responsible, that you are a good steward. If you cannot manage the little you have now, why would the universe trust you with the abundance that is coming tomorrow? Preparation proves faith. If you are praying for rain, carry an umbrella. If you are praying for a shift, clean your house to make room for the new guest. Let's talk about the tomorrow frequency. Why is this timing so specific? We are in a period of accelerated karma. The gap between cause and effect is shrinking. In the past, you could think a negative thought or perform a negative action and not see the result for years. Now the feedback loop is instant. This is a blessing and a warning. It means your positive intentions will manifest faster than ever before, but your fears will also manifest quickly if you dwell on them. This is why discipline is non-negotiable right now. You are a creator God in training, and your training wheels are coming off. The chosen ones are those who have volunteered to go first. You are the icebreakers. You are the ones breaking generational curses. That is why your life has been harder than your siblings or your friends. You weren't just living for yourself. You were clearing the path for your entire bloodline. You were dealing with the karma of your ancestors. That addiction you fought, that was your grandfather's battle, that poverty mindset, that was your grandmother's fear, but it stops with you. You are the dam that stops the river of trauma. And because you have done this work, because you have endured the crushing weight, the release that is coming is not just for you, it is generational. The abundance that hits your life will overflow to your children and your children's children. This brings us to the concept of the cliffhanger. In every great story, there is a moment where the hero is cornered, all hope seems lost, and the screen fades to black. That is where you have been. You have been in the cliffhanger, but the scriptwriter, God, has already written the next scene. And the next scene is the victory. The next scene is the restoration. You are about to walk into a room you didn't qualify for and be given a seat at the head of the table. You are about to receive an offer you didn't apply for. You are about to meet a person who speaks the language of your soul. This is what tomorrow holds. But you must be alert. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Distraction is the enemy of destiny. Right now, as you get closer to the breakthrough, the distractions will multiply. Your phone will ring with drama. Old exes will text you out of the blue. Sudden emergencies will try to drain your energy. Recognize them for what they are: tests. They are asking, are you really ready to move on, or can I tempt you back into the old cycle? When the distraction comes, smile at it. Say, I see you, but I'm busy packing. Do not engage. Do not lower your vibration to meet them. Stay high. Stay focused. I want to share a secret about the Joseph anointing. Many of you relate to the story of Joseph, betrayed by family, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and imprisoned. It seemed like his life was one tragedy after another. But every step down was actually a step up in disguise. The pit led to Potiphar's house. The prison led to the palace. If Joseph hadn't gone to prison, he never would have met the cupbearer, and he never would have interpreted the king's dream. Your setbacks were setups. The delays were divine appointments. You had to be in the prison so you would be available when the king called, and the king is calling. The call is coming tomorrow. Are you ready to answer, or are you still complaining about the prison food? This is a mindset shift. You have to stop identifying as the prisoner and start identifying as the governor. Start walking like you have the authority. Start speaking like you have the resources. There is a psychological concept called acting as if. It's not faking it, it's practicing. An athlete visualizes the race before they run it. You must visualize your victory before it manifests. Close your eyes for a moment. Can you see the life you are asking for? Can you feel the texture of the sheets in your new home? Can you smell the ocean air of your vacation? Can you feel the peace of a bank account that is overflowing? Hold that feeling. That feeling is the magnet. That feeling is the boarding pass. The universe abhors a vacuum. When you release the old, you create a vacuum. And by spiritual law, that vacuum must be filled. If you release fear, faith rushes in. If you release resentment, love rushes in. If you release clutter, abundance rushes in. But you have to make the first move. You have to pull the plug. God will not take your baggage from you. You have to drop it. As we approach the 12th, pay attention to your dreams. The veil between the conscious and subconscious is very thin right now. You might be receiving downloads, ideas, and instructions in your sleep. Keep a journal by your bed. Those ideas are not random. They are the blueprints for your new life. If you get an urge to call someone, do it. If you get an urge to drive a different way to work, do it. Follow the nudges. The Holy Spirit whispers, it rarely shouts. The shout was tomorrow, but the instructions on how to get there are in the whispers. I want to address the skeptics again, or rather, the skeptic inside of you, the part of you that is tired. I know you are tired. I know you have packed before and nothing happened. But look back at your life. You are not the same person you were 5 years ago. You are stronger. You are wiser. You have boundaries now. You have self-respect now. That growth was the miracle. The external circumstances are just the reflection. The fact that you are still standing, still hoping, still watching a video like this proves that the fire in you has not gone out. And as long as there is an ember, God can fan it into a flame. There is a specific danger you must avoid in the coming days. The danger of sharing your news too soon. When the breakthrough starts to happen, and it will, keep it close to your chest for a little while. Not everyone is happy for you. Not everyone can handle your light. Joseph made the mistake of telling his brothers his dream, and their jealousy threw him in a pit. Learn from that. Mary pondered these things in her heart. Sometimes the seed needs darkness to germinate. Protect your dream. Protect your tomorrow. Only share it with those who have proven they can carry the weight of your glory. Let's talk about the karma release in terms of money. Many chosen ones struggle with finances because they have a subconscious belief that money is evil or that poverty is holy. That is a lie from the pit. Money is energy. It is a tool. You cannot feed the poor if you are one of them. You cannot build the orphanage, fund the mission, or help your family if you are broke. God takes pleasure in the prosperity of his servants. The shift that is coming is a transfer of wealth. Resources are moving from the hands of the greedy to the hands of the generous. But you must heal your relationship with money. Stop saying, "I'm broke." Say, "I am in a period of financial transition." Stop resenting rich people. Bless them so you can become one of them. When you see a luxury car, don't feel envy, feel inspiration. Say, "That is evidence of what is possible for me." The date, February 12th, is significant because it represents the alignment of the one and the two. The one is new beginnings, the singular force, the I am. The two is partnership, balance, and witnessing. It is the I am moving into agreement. It is heaven agreeing with earth. It is your soul agreeing with your spirit. When these two align, manifestation is inevitable. You are moving from a season of just me struggling to survive to a season of me and God thriving in partnership. Before I reveal the final prayer of activation, I want to ask you a serious question. Who will you be when the struggle is gone? Many of us have built our entire identity around our battle. We bond with people over our problems. My back hurts. My boss is crazy. I'm so tired. If you take away the pain, who are you? You have to build a new identity based on joy. You have to learn how to be happy. It sounds strange, but happiness takes practice. You have to give yourself permission to feel good without guilt. You have to stop waiting for the other shoe to drop. There is no other shoe. The storm is over. The sun is coming out. This is the ultimate test of the chosen one. Can you handle the blessing? Can you handle the spotlight? You have been hiding in the shadows, playing small, so you don't intimidate others. But tomorrow requires you to stand tall. It requires you to shine. It requires you to say yes to the greatness that was placed inside you before the foundations of the earth. I want you to think about the people who are waiting for you to step into your power. There are people you haven't met yet who need your story. They need your testimony. They need to see you overcome so they know it's possible for them. Your breakthrough is not just for you. It is a rescue mission for others. When you pack your bags and move into your destiny, you leave a trail of light for others to follow. So here is your assignment for the next 24 hours. First, find one physical item in your home that represents the old you. A broken object, an old letter, a piece of clothing you hate, and get rid of it. Throw it out. As you do, say, "I release the past." Second, write down 3 things you are taking with you into your tomorrow. Is it your courage, your compassion, your resilience? Write them down. Third, sit in silence for 10 minutes. No phone, no music, no distractions. Just listen. Ask God, what is my next step? And wait for the answer. It might not come instantly, but you have opened the channel. The pack now energy is frantic but focused. It's the energy of the Israelites eating the Passover meal with their shoes on and their staffs in their hands, ready to leave Egypt at a moment's notice. They knew the deliverance was happening. Do you have your shoes on? Are you ready to move? Or are you too comfortable in your chains? The chains are unlocked. The door is open. All you have to do is stand up and walk out. This message is your permission slip. You don't need anyone else's approval. You don't need the world to understand. You and God are a majority. The shift is here. The wait is over. The silence has spoken. And the word is tomorrow. If this message resonated with your spirit, if you felt that vibration of truth, then you know this was for you. Do not let this moment pass. Seal it. Like this video to mark this moment in time. Subscribe to the channel to stay aligned with this frequency because the updates are going to come fast and you don't want to miss the next instruction. And share this with someone who you know is also in the waiting room. someone who needs to know that their tomorrow is finally here. As we close, I declare over you that the spirit of delay is broken. I declare that the spirit of fear is bound. I release the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind over your life. You are a chosen one, you are protected, you are guided, and you are ready. Pack your bags. The transport is arriving. The new life is not a fairy tale. It is your new reality. Receive it. Walk in it. Own it. Before you go, I have one last secret to share, a key that unlocks the speed of this transition. It's about gratitude. Not gratitude for what you have, but gratitude for what is coming as if it is already here. Tonight, before you sleep, thank God for the healing that hasn't manifested yet. Thank God for the check that hasn't arrived yet. Thank God for the love you haven't met yet. This prophetic gratitude confuses the enemy and delights the divine. It is the ultimate act of faith. Sleep well tonight, chosen one, for when you wake, the energy will be different. The air will be lighter, the colors will be brighter. You are crossing the threshold. Welcome to your tomorrow. I want to leave you with a challenge. In the next few days, watch how people react to you. You will notice they treat you differently. They will sense the shift in your aura. You are glowing with the anticipation of the new. Do not dim that light. Let it shine. Remember, the baggage you leave behind is the price of admission for the future you desire. It is a small price to pay for freedom. Let it go. Let it all go. And step into the marvelous light of your destiny. The time is now. The word is tomorrow. The action is pack. I will see you on the other side of the breakthrough. Peace and blessings. Now that the decision has been made and the spiritual bags are packed, we must address the immediate aftermath. You have said yes to the future, but often, the moment you stand up to leave the table of your past, the atmosphere shifts in a way you might not expect. This is the phase nobody warns you about. This is the hallway of transition. And it is that strange, foggy distance between the door you just closed and the new door that is not yet fully opened. And I need to speak to you very clearly right now, because this is the exact moment where 90% of people turn back. They mistake the silence of the hallway for the absence of God. They mistake the discomfort of the transition for a sign that they made a mistake. Listen to me closely. The turbulence you are feeling right now is not a sign of error. It is a sign of elevation. Think about a rocket ship leaving the atmosphere. The greatest amount of pressure, vibration, and resistance happens right before it breaks through the gravitational pull of the Earth. You are currently fighting the gravitational pull of your old identity. Science tells us that the human brain is designed to seek homeostasis. It wants to keep things familiar, even if familiar means painful, broke, and lonely. Your brain has been wired for years to survive in the environment you're trying to leave. So, when you start walking toward this tomorrow, we talked about your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, hits the panic button. It screams, unsafe, unknown, go back. You might feel sudden waves of anxiety, unexplainable fatigue, or a strange sense of grief. Do not medicate this feeling away and do not run from it. Acknowledge it. It is simply the biological evidence that you are rewiring your reality. You are literally breaking the chemical addiction your body has to your old life. But it is not just internal. As you walk this path, you will notice the external environment reacting to your new frequency. This is a hard truth that we need to discuss with maturity and wisdom. When you change, you hold up a mirror to everyone around you who has stayed the same. Your growth becomes their conviction. You might find that longtime friends suddenly become distant, critical, or passive-aggressive. You might find that your family tries to remind you of your past mistakes just as you are reaching for your future potential. Do not get angry at them. They are reacting to the loss of the version of you that fit into their box. You have outgrown the container. There is a spiritual concept known as the echo effect. Before the new reality fully solidifies, the universe often sends you an echo of your past to see if you are truly serious. You might get a text from that toxic ex-partner just as you decided to move on. You might get a sudden bill or financial setback just as you decided to walk in abundance. You might feel a flare-up of an old health issue just as you claimed your healing. This is not a sign to stop. This is the final exam. The enemy is bluffing. He is playing a recording of your past to see if you will agree with it. Your job in this moment is to look at that echo and say, I recognize you, but I no longer receive you. Do not engage with the bait. The echo only has power if you give it your attention. Starve it of your focus and it will dissolve. Let's go deeper into the psychology of this tomorrow. What does it actually look like to inhabit a new timeline before it manifests physically? It requires a level of delusion that the world calls crazy, but the kingdom calls faith. You have to start operating as the person you are becoming, not the person you have been. This means changing your micro habits. If the tomorrow you is a person of value, you stop engaging in cheap conversations today. If the tomorrow you is healthy, you stop putting poison in your body today. If the tomorrow you is wealthy, you stop speaking the language of poverty today. You cannot wait for the external evidence to change your internal condition. You must change the internal condition to produce the external evidence. I want to give you a very specific tool to navigate this hallway. It is called the 3-day rule of silence. When you are in this fragile period of birthing a new life, you must protect attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.